So that was the most expensive haircut ever. And I do not recommend my stylist. Chemotherapy. Did not understand the word trim. I was a pinhead to begin with. I really needed hair to produce the illusion of normality. Now, don't get me wrong. Many women can pull off sexy bald. Those women have cute scalps and normal cranial bones. I, on the other hand, have the scalp of an alien and the cranium of a conehead. No, seriously. I showed a picture to a friend. She was like, do not show this to SNL. They will send someone to repossess you. To be fair, in that picture, I do look like a missile about to launch into space. Now, I don't want to get on the Freudian bandwagon of blaming all my problems on my mother, but I do think that a misshapen scalp is probably a mother's fault. So I got on the phone. I was like, Mom, what were you doing to my soft little head? She was kind of hurt. She said, I didn't do anything to your head. Maybe it was that rat-faced father of yours. Are you telling me that it never occurred to either of you that I might one day want to pull off sexy bald? And now my chances are forever ruined because I have a pointy head. I'm going to need a lot of therapy. Send money. Now I see people, I'm like, I like your hair. Actually, I like everybody's hair. I just like hair. Can't help but admire yours. People who have hair and have therefore really forfeited their right to advise those of us who do not are always like, why don't you just wear a wig? Okay, by using the word just, those people have just outed themselves as persons who have clearly never worn a wig. What is this conspiracy of silence about the misery of wig wearing? They are hot, scratchy, itchy, miserable. They feel like someone is trying to garrote the top of your head. And a wig is a prosthesis. It is literally prosthetic hair. So when a strand of synthetic fiber impersonating hair falls across your face and you try to push it behind your ear as one does, your wig, oh so conveniently, has tabs located just there so you can pull it down nice and tight. And if you happen to wear glasses, and maybe you're in the middle of a pandemic so you're obliged to wear a mask everywhere, trust me, the obstacles are insurmountable. That little hair imposter is destined to return to the exact same irritating location where it began on your face. And if you are at all like me, you will go from idle to homicidal in 2.8 seconds. I don't wear a wig because I don't have any friends on the inside. So yeah, fake hair wigs me out. What about scarves? Who wears scarves? Palm readers, devout Muslim women like my beautiful daughter Malala, and cancer patients. If you don't dress like Stevie Nicks, you're probably not going to pass as a palm reader. I am jealous of my Muslim friends. The hijab is literally the perfect cover. For all I know, some of my friends might already be bald, and I would never know. But you can't just don an elegant hijab because that is called cultural appropriation and is generally frowned upon. Imitation might be the sincerest form of flattery, but if your genuine admiration were to be mistaken for mockery, I'm pretty sure you'd have fewer Muslim friends. So in the end, the only option left to you is to wear the scarf of the variety that essentially acts as a walking billboard announcing to the world, why, yes, I am a cancer patient. Please proceed with the maximum degree of awkwardness that you can possibly muster. I know. What about hats? People with hair wear hats. You could totally go incognito. Sure. As long as you could manage to move through the world in such a way that people only ever saw the front of you, which would be a neat trick, because as soon as you turn your head, the back and the bottom of your bare naked scalp will be exposed to the world. Traumatized children will cry out, "Oh my God, it's an alien! Wait, Voldemort? Is that you?" Yeah, so also, if you happen to be a pinhead like myself, and like myself are in possession of the long and elegant neck of a giraffe, the hat tends to eclipse your head altogether. So basically, all you see is a hat on a neck, which is just not quite as attractive as you might think. Finally, allow me to point out that all of these solutions are highly dependent on rather ideal meteorological conditions. Just a little gust of wind, and your cone head is exposed to the world. Just a little bit of rain, and you are peeking out from behind a glob of matted Barbie doll hair. So these are the trials and tribulations of the woman in mortal combat with the uglification gremlins of chemotherapy. So check on your bald girlfriends, people. We are wigging out.